Hello, freaky friends. Well, I'm at Yuri's night. I know it's been a while since I've posted anything. They moved it to a new venue, and I have to say, I'm kind of disappointed. It seems like none of the usual food trucks showed up, which I find a bit odd. But I'm not surprised. Everybody kind of predicted that was going to happen anyway. But we're going to give it a chance. It is an odd setup. It doesn't have the feel of community that it did. But I guess the Flying Monkey's giving it the best try, and we'll give it a chance. Shad and my boy were here at Yuri's night, and we kind of knew that a storm was coming, and we were just waiting, and we went and hid under a roof somewhere, and then we just waited for the rain to come, and then everybody fled. Very amusing. I will say one thing, something very weird about this Yuri's night. There's a lot of mention of donations. You know, you're not obligated to make a donation, but it'd be nice if you did, but we're not telling you what the hell you're donating to. I'm feeling kind of iffy about that, because I don't like making donations to anything or anyone without knowing what it is. I don't want to be donating my money to the Christian right. Kind of disappointed that this is my son's first Yuri's night, but you know, it's nice. He's getting a taste of it. But I have to say that the other warehouse seemed, I don't know, it seemed to flow better, work better, and I feel like this has turned more into a rave kind of feel than kind of a geek Star Trek enjoying our geekdom here. But, you know, it is what it is. I knew that changing it to the Flying Monkey would kind of change the vibe of what it is. And I find it very odd that all of the trucks decided not to come tonight. The music shorted out. Yeah, not a good plan to have all your DJ equipment outside in the rain. You know him. He's having too much fun with the lights. So we're leaving Yuri's night a little bit early for a few reasons, but the main reason that I wanted to leave is because of the vapors. I'm having some lung issues right now, but generally I do not respond well to the vaping. It makes me have asthma attacks and gives me migraines, and it's just not fucking cool because a lot of people that vape feel like it's okay to blow it in the fucking faces of everyone around them. And I don't care if it smells like cotton candy or not, I'm going to shove that thing right up your ass. So, and it was getting so bad that the DJ actually had to tell people to move away from the stage because they were vaping so much. You can actually hear the effect that it's had on my voice, and I got very, very sick. So, I almost prefer cigarettes over the vaping, and that's pretty fucking bad. But, and Yuri's night just didn't have the same feel that it usually does. I'm not sure what's different, what's missing. I'm gonna think about it. I think some of the music wasn't as playful as it used to be. There was a lot of rap with bitch this, bitch that, which I really don't care because, you know, some of my music has some questionable lyrics. But it's not really the vibe that I think of when I think of Yuri's night. But overall, you know, it is what it is. The Flying Monkey, this is their first opportunity hosting this night. And if they do it again, I hope that they read the crowd a little bit better and maybe make more opportunities for the food trucks, because that is part of it. And make a situation to where there's more shelter if it does rain. So, we'll see. Right now, we're gonna go get us some food, and hopefully I can get my voice back. I was mistaken in saying the Flying Monkey. That is something that they host on Saturdays, which I highly encourage any artist starting out to do. It's where they set up vending tables, and you can pay them $5, and you can sell your wares at Low Mill. But Low Mill is the actual place, the name of the place, and who hosted the Yuri's Night event. I've been to Yuri's Night for the past 3 years, including this past one. And I have to say, this year, the price went up and the quality went down. Now, the past 2 years, not including this year, I've always enjoyed myself. It was very lighthearted, the music was fun, the costumes were amazing, and I never left Yuri's Night without making new friends. But this year there was definitely a different feel, and I'm not really sure I'm a fan. First of all, when we pulled up into the parking lot, there was signs everywhere, a optional donation to unnamed thing. And I looked on the websites, and I looked at, their Facebook and everything, and I might have just missed it, but nowhere did I see where the donations were going. And the optional didn't really feel all that optional, to tell you the truth. You had 3 people standing at the gate before you could get into the parking lot. And yes, they were personable, awesome, friendly, but they too were a little unclear as to the donations, where they're going. I finally found out what the donations were for. And it was for juvenile advocates, for foster care and things like that, kids need representation. And I'm fine with that, but I feel like this should have been shared more, or at least I had been informed where my money was going. But for the price going up, I would have expected at least for them to maintain the feel and the excitement of the past Yuri's Nights, which were held at a different location. At the other Yuri's Nights, there were multiple, food trucks that lined the entire road up into the actual space where the party was held. And that kind of added to the festival and the friendliness. There were tables to sit at, to eat, and there was this time and place that you could just mingle with people and see people's costumes and that kind of thing. And that was completely missing from this Yuri's Night. Now, they said it's because there was rain and thunderstorms that were forecast, which were scattered. But I have a very hard time believing that, because that is a lot of freaking money to be made by those food trucks. When you're going into an event and you're expecting kind of happy, silly kind of feel, and all you're hearing is bitch, bitch, hump my leg, bitch, then it kind of kills it, you know? And it wasn't the vibe that I was expecting or had experienced before. Which is fine, you know, I don't mind that kind of music because I'm the kind of girl that thinks Marilyn Manson is easy listening. It's just when you go into an event and you have an expectation of something fun and lighthearted, it kind of throws you off. Another complaint about this particular venue is they said they had inside area in case it rained. Now let me tell you, this inside area could not have even begun to hold the amount of people that were there, and believe me, there wasn't that much of a show up. And this space was hot and uncomfortable, and you couldn't be in there for more than a few minutes without having to leave. And it only had one door in and one door out that I saw, and the other doors were locked by padlocks, and that kind of screamed fire hazard to me. But it was very uncomfortable, and there wasn't even a DJ working in there. So I feel like they could have been more prepared. But I feel like the venue didn't work for what it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be kind of a geek celebration, silliness, lightheartedness, and it felt like a fucking druggy music festival. People were looking for drugs, freaking out on drugs, or looking for more drugs. And I really don't give a fuck what you do as long as you're not affecting me and mine. And you were. People were being stupid. People were having freakouts in the bathroom and just being just entitled assholes everywhere. And as I go from that to the vapors, oh my God, what the hell? Just because you're vaping doesn't give you permission to be a complete asshole. Some of us have asthma. Some of us have allergic reactions to that damn oil that you put in the thingy. I was there, I was trying to take video, and the vape was so bad, I had a full-on asthma attack, which is why I'm kind of sick today. I'm still sick. And people were blowing smoke so much at the DJ that the DJ had to stop and ask the people that are vaping to move away from the stage. And this is an outside event. So every time that I wanted to even get close to where the people were dancing or doing whatever, I got so sick that I almost had to leave immediately because I had a full-on asthma attack, which is completely unreasonable, especially for an outside event. What the hell? And blowing smoke into people's faces and saying, hey, doesn't this smell good? That's a dick move. It's a pet peeve of mine. It has become a severe issue at a lot of events that I'm going to. End of rant. If this had been the first Yuri's night that I went to, I would not go back again. Since I know what Yuri's night can be, I'm going to try to go next year, whether Low Mill is hosting it or not. I'm hoping that Low Mill will learn from their mistakes and bring back some of the original things that made Yuri's night so awesome.